What is going on, everybody, and welcome to today's video with me, your friendly neighbor Pirate Wardwix. In today's video, we're going to be killing Abyssal demons, testing out to see how good money they actually are per hour. Obviously, this is off of the luck that I'm going to get. We're basing this off of the Abyssal Whip. Abyssal Whip is around 1.9 mil right now. It is a 512 drop chance, so 1 in 512 chance to actually get the whip. So we'll see how many Abyssal demons we actually can kill per hour, what its other drops look like, and try to come up with an estimated average GP per hour. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the gear that I'm going to be using is going to be the Netisnot Helm, the Fire Cape, Amulet of Fury, Abyssal Whip, the Banos Chest Plate, the Banos Tassets, Dragon Defender, Barrow's Gloves, Dragon Boots, and Berserkering Eye. If you have the Amulet of Torture or the Primordial Boots, do use those. Why I am bringing the Abyssal Whip over the Arclight is that the Arclight has charges to it, and the Abyssal Demons won't drop enough shards to cover those charges, hence why I'm going to be using the Abyssal Whip. The event, we're going to bring 2 times 4 of Super Attack, Strength, and Defense. We're going to have a Dragon Dagger P++. If you have the Saradomin God Sword, you can bring that, but I'm just going to be bringing the Dragon Dagger P++. If you have a Herb Sack, I would recommend doing that, as these do drop herbs. And then I'm going to bring a Rune Pouch with the High Elk runes, with High Elks inside of it. And then the rest of my inventory is just going to be full of Monkfish. And I am not bringing the Soul Bear, just as I don't know how many heads I'm gonna actually get from doing this, and I feel like the bank isn't that far away, so I instead just want to bank, as I would lose roughly about 350 GP for each time I just use the Soul Bearer to actually take the Abyssal Demon, the heads that these things drop, and put it in there. So we're gonna see and how that is, and we're gonna go off of that. And why I picked to do them in the Catacombs of Krent here is they're the same level as if I was to do them in the Slayer Tower, but they also drop the parts to be able to do Skatizo and different shards, so that's why you can do them in the Slayer Tower, and they'll give you the same drops. They just won't give you any of the totem shards or the shards that actually power the Arclight. That's just why I'm doing it here, as if you were to do these for X amount of time, it would be more beneficial to do them here, as you would also get those other drops along with the money itself. Okay, so we just completed the first hour here. We got 110 kills on the hour. Let's see what all we made here. So we got a bit of stuff. We only got 1 totem part, but that's not bad, honestly. Only 1 out of 110 kills, 1 totem part isn't that bad. So all in all, in the hour we made 150k, but remember, we aren't the small drops here are money, they're money tower, but we're going for the whip, as the whip is 2 mil right now, so that is basically what we're going for. And if I can keep up 110 kills in every hour, in the 3 hours I should technically get a whip, so we'll see how that plans out. I'm also going to refine this down to just taking 1 set of Super Attack, Strength, and Defense, and then just bring an extra 3 pieces of Monkfish. Unfortunately, the clip of me showing the loot from the 2nd hour got corrupted, so sorry about that. We'll just move straight on to the 3rd hour here. We just completed the 3rd and final hour. In that hour, we got 109 kills, so we got 334 kills total in the 3 hours, so about 111 kills average per hour. So if we take the 111 kills, we divide that by the 512, means that we are getting a whip here every about 4.5 to 5 hours. So that would be about, just off of the whip alone, about 417 KGP per hour. That is saying that you do it from getting 1 whip all the way to the next whip. That is just based off of the whip drop alone, though. So we will now counter in the other stuff that we got, the other drops, the Insult Demon Heads, whatnot. And then the total price check here, this is without the whip, this is just the other items that I got, comes to 331k. And the supplies that we used came to 61 Monkfish, 3 of each potion, 19 nature runes, and 95 fire runes, so a total of 41,642 GP. Okay, so in each hour we should technically get around 513 KGP. This is taking into account the stuff that the GP that we lost from the supplies we used, the GP that we gained from the items like the Abyssal heads and the Rune Med Helm, stuff like that, and this is also taking into account the price, the amount that we would make off of the whip, divided into how many hours that would actually take us to get the whip. So basically what I did was I took the price of the whip, just divided that by 4.6, because that is how long it should roughly take us to get a whip, and then that is how I came up with the 513k. So 513k GP per hour isn't bad. It's on par with, like, for example, like wyverns, gargoyle, stuff like that. So it's not like it's like a super good method. It is a different method though. If you are looking for something a little bit different than doing just wyverns over and over again. Plus, it helps you get pieces to go kill Skatizo. It gets you shards for the Arclight, so it's not like it's that bad of a thing to do. But you do have to click between each Abyssal Demon, and there can really only be about 2 people per spot, per world inside of the catacombs. So it's up to you. I would just like to thank you all for watching the video. If this video did help you, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching the video.